Now we're going to learn about two verb sentences. And we're going to learn how to conjugate a couple of irregular verbs that are very, very useful in Spanish. The first verb is poder. Now, poder is not a verb in English. In English, poder is what we would use as a modal auxiliary. In English, we use the word can. I can, you can, he can, she can. We don't conjugate can in English. Can always goes along with another verb. I can read, you can write, he can swim. Well, in Spanish, can, we translate it as poder. Poder really means to be able to. I am able to, he is able to, we are able to. And we treat it like a verb. So the first one is yo puedo. Yo puedo. Literally, I am able to, or like we would say in English, I can. Well, let's finish the sentence. Yo puedo leer. I am able to read, or I can read. Notice, with a two-verb sentence in Spanish, we do not change the form of the second verb in the sentence. Only the first one. The first verb here gets changed. It gets the ending according to who we're talking about here, as in this case, yo. Notice the irregularity. The o in the verb changes to u, e. And we need to pronounce those. Yo puedo. Yo puedo leer. Tú puedes. What can you do? You are able to. Tú puedes escribir. You can write. Él puede, o ella puede, o usted puede, he can, you can, or she can, bailar. Él puede bailar. He is able to dance. O ella puede bailar. She can dance. Notice, any verb at all, we don't touch it. We leave it in its infinitive form. The first verb in the sentence gets conjugated according to who we're talking about. The second verb stays the same. Nosotros podemos. What can we do? Nosotros podemos cantar. We can sing. Ellos, ellas y ustedes, they masculine, they feminine, and you plural, pueden. The same as él, ella, and usted singular, we just add the letter N. Ellos pueden. What can they do? Well, trabajar. Ellos pueden trabajar. They can work. Now, let's learn the other verb. Querer. Querer is a very important verb that's used a lot, and that's the verb to want. I want something, you want something. Very important, very useful, common verb. Querer is the infinitive. Yo quiero. Notice the spelling change here. The e changes to ie. We add that letter I in the middle. Quiero. Yo quiero. I want. Well, let's see. Yo quiero una pizza. I want a pizza. Yo quiero una pizza. Tú quieres. Notice the spelling. We add the I now with an S. Tú quieres una soda. Tú quieres una soda. You want a soda. Él, ella, and usted quiere. What does he want? What does she want? Well, let's see. Él quiere una casa. He wants a house. She wants a house. Nosotros queremos. Notice here the spelling. We don't add the I. We keep it like the infinitive. Queremos. Let's see. Nosotros queremos paz. Peace. Queremos paz. Ellos, ellas, and ustedes, they and you plural, quieren. What do they want? Well, let's say quieren dinero, money. Well, this is using one verb in the sentence. Yo quiero una pizza. But our topic for today are two verb sentences. So what do we have to do now to make this a two verb sentence? Over here, we have two verbs. Yo puedo leer. I am able to read. Yo quiero una pizza. I want a pizza. Well, how can we change that into a two verb sentence? Let's add another verb. Yo quiero comer una pizza. I want to eat a pizza. ¿Quieres una soda? You want a soda? Let's add another verb. Tú quieres beber una soda. You want to drink a soda. Él quiere una casa. He wants a house. Let's add another verb. Él quiere comprar una casa. He wants to buy a house. Notice the verb here doesn't change, the second one. The first one, we put the ending on according to who we're talking about. The second verb is just written in its infinitive form. Queremos paz. We want peace. Well, let's say queremos tener paz. We want to have peace. Ellos quieren dinero. They want money. Well, what verb can we put in there? Let's say ellos quieren ganar dinero, to earn. They want to earn money. So now you know how to write sentences with two verbs. The first verb, we conjugate according to who we're talking about. The second verb doesn't get any changes. You can use any verb at all. I'm just making up some examples. You could say, yo quiero ser gerente. I want to be a manager. Or él quiere whatever. Él quiere estar en su casa. He wants to be at home. Right? Whatever. Nosotros queremos aprender español. We want to learn Spanish. Nosotros podemos hablar español. We can speak Spanish. The important thing is we know how to conjugate the verbs. The second verb, we just put the infinitive form. Very simple.